So I'm finishing up the floors. I've worked my way across the room and now I'm into the closet. I cut with the oscillating saw under there. And this is 3/8, very inexpensive engineered wood. Anyhow, so when you get to this final edge, I do use the nailer to nail this final piece in. You flip the board to the, I want to keep this piece because this piece is going to fit in here. And I just pencil out a mark. I pencil out a mark. I draw the line. I'm going to take this to the rip saw and saw it. Now I used, as the underlayment, I used just regular roofing paper. I did not use tar paper. I used a synthetic. And then I have this thicker underlayment. So what I did was, this house is 50 years old. I laid the level out on the plywood underneath. And there's often little valleys and dips. And I tried to fill the valleys and dips somewhat. This is 3mm, just to sort of take that that height out. So let me see if okay. So I laid the level flat, and if the shim were able to fit under the level, this is, mind you, this is on the plywood. I mean, on the plywood, which is then covered with the roofing paper. If the shim could fit under, I filled the void with that, and that's about it. I like to start with the tongue facing me, so the groove going that way, and you just lay out a nice straight board, and then floor to that, and I staple that first board in, and then work off it. Came out pretty nice. Oh, I always take the trim off too. It just makes the job so much easier rather than trying to do the 3/4 round. And in the end, it's going to look much nicer. I wanted to say a little bit about the cost. So this was about $350 per square foot. So this bedroom here was carpeted, and the materials were about, I want to say, maybe $550. So it cost me about $550. I did, you know, obviously not labor, just materials. And that's about it. Some tools I use. This is a Gist made for installing floors. I did find it helpful. This was my most used tool. It slides real nice and it hits the wood in nice. And just, you know, you need your basic pry bars and your rubber hammer.